Hey, my name's Anna Godbeer. I am a singer at Troy. My major is hospitality, tourism, and events with a minor in communications. I have personally observed culture in the classroom. There is very different cultures in the classroom, especially in college and even in high school, where people grow up from different backgrounds. Especially in the classroom, everyone has different interests. Say that one person's on the sporting team, one person is in a sorority, one person just enjoys like going to different clubs. And as a whole, everyone is in a different culture going to those different events. I think culture is very important. As humans, we are always adapting to different cultures and meeting new people who come from a very different culture that we personally grew up in. By adapting to different cultures, you could really grow and learn on how to get along with all different people. Culture can really influence communication. A very key factor on how culture can influence communication is if someone grew up in a different country where they didn't know how to speak English and they speak a different language, and then they're trying to communicate with someone that is trying to speak English and maybe they speak Spanish or Italian or French. So in those ways, you just have to try to start pointing at different things and try to catch along to what the person is trying to say. The largest impact I've had on culture and where I really saw a huge difference is when I've gone out of the country. I went to Italy and I've also gone to France. And the largest thing I've learned is that the culture is so different. I've even put it in a presentation. For me in Paris, it was so different because everyone there is obviously speaking a different language than you are. So it's so hard to communicate. And most people, more in France, don't know English than they do in Italy. The largest impact I had in a different country was in Italy. Everything is so different over there than it is in the US. Everyone here has different cultures in the US, but when you go over there, I would say anyone that you wouldn't believe that was like you in the US would also believe that the culture is so different in Italy. They just do everything different over there. They have different times for eating, and the largest impact I saw in Italy and France on culture is that they really influence a slower pace of life than they do in the US. I could say like everyone who goes over there can really see. Thank you for listening.